Some journeys begin with maps and tickets. Others begin with a single, quiet word that changes everything. Sarah stood at the door with a backpack on her shoulders and tears in her eyes. Not because she was sad, but because she finally felt brave enough to go. And beside her, as always, was Lisa, her oldest friend, her opposite in every way, and the only person she truly trusted. They didn't know it yet, but this journey would not only take them to the mountains, it would take them somewhere much further inside themselves. It was a quiet Saturday morning. The kitchen smelled like coffee. Maps were spread across the table. Sarah and Lisa had been planning this trip for weeks, but today was finally the day.
Are you sure you packed everything? Warm socks? A rain jacket?
Sarah, I'm 32 years old. I've packed a bag before.
I know. I want this trip to be perfect.
It won't be perfect. That's the whole point.
Sarah smiled a little nervously. She liked plans, lists, and clear answers. Lisa was the opposite. She liked surprises, new roads, and questions without easy answers. That was why they were such good friends. And also why they sometimes drove each other a little crazy.
Do you ever feel like life is moving too fast? Like you are running, but you don't know where?
Every single day. That's why we are going to the mountains, to slow down, to breathe.
What if we get lost?
Then we get lost together. Come on.
And with that, Lisa picked up her bag and walked out the door. Sarah took a long breath, turned off the kitchen light, and followed. The journey had begun. They drove for 4 hours. The city disappeared behind them, and slowly, the world became wider and greener. Hills rose on both sides of the road. The sky opened up, pale blue and enormous. They stopped in a small mountain village called Velton. It had one bakery, one old church, and a single narrow street lined with wooden houses. It felt like time moved differently here, slower, softer.
Oh, look at this place. It's like a postcard.
There's hardly anyone here.
Exactly.
They went into the bakery to ask about a hiking trail. Behind the counter stood an older woman with white hair, warm brown eyes, and flour on her apron. Her name, she told them, was Mara.
You're here for the Ridge Trail.
Yes, if you think it's safe.
It's safe, but it's not easy. Nothing worth doing ever is.
We're not afraid of a little difficulty.
Good, but take this.
Mara handed them a small, worn notebook. Inside were hand-drawn maps, little notes, and small drawings of trees, streams, and resting spots.
My husband made that map 30 years ago. He walked that trail many times. It will help you, but only if you learn to stop and read it carefully.
Why are you giving this to us? You don't know us.
Because you have kind eyes. And because that trail needs people who are ready to learn from it.
Sarah held the notebook gently, like it was something important. And somehow, it was. The trail started easily. Birds sang in the trees. Sunlight fell through the leaves in long golden lines. Sarah and Lisa talked and laughed and took photos. But 2 hours in, the sky began to change. Clouds arrived quickly, heavy and gray. The wind picked up, and then, without warning, the rain came.
Lisa, we need to turn back.
We're halfway there. Let's keep going.
It's raining hard. I can't see the path clearly.
We have the notebook. We'll be fine.
You always do this. You never listen. You just want to go forward no matter what.
Lisa stopped walking. She turned around slowly. Sarah's words hung in the wet air between them.
Maybe you're right.
What?
Maybe I don't always listen. I don't want fear to make all our decisions.
And I don't want to be reckless just because being careful feels boring to you.
There was silence. Only the sound of rain on the leaves above them. And in that silence, something important happened. They looked at each other, really looked, and they saw not just a friend, but a mirror. Sarah saw her fear. Lisa saw her stubbornness. And for the first time, neither one felt ashamed of what they saw. This is often how a true journey works. It doesn't just take you to new places, it shows you who you really are and asks you to be honest about it.
Okay, let's find shelter. Check the notebook.
There's a small hut, about 5 minutes from here. Mara marked it.
Then let's go together.
The hut was small and dry and smelled like pine wood. They sat inside, rain drumming on the roof, and opened the notebook again. Mara's husband had written small notes beside some of the paths. One note, written in careful handwriting, stopped Sarah completely. The trail does not care how fast you walk. It only asks that you pay attention. Sarah read it twice. Then she read it out loud.
The trail does not care how fast you walk. It only asks that you pay attention.
That's it, isn't it? That's what we've been missing.
What do you mean?
We've been rushing. At work, in life. Even today, we wanted to finish the trail, reach the top, take the photo, feel like we succeeded. But maybe success is just this. Sitting here, being here.
Paying attention.
Yes.
Outside, the rain began to slow. Light came through the small window, soft and silver and new.
I think I've been afraid for a long time. Not just of the rain, of getting things wrong, of not being enough.
Me too. I just hide it by moving fast. If I never stop, I never have to feel it.
Mara knew.
What?
She knew we needed this trail. Not for the view at the top. For this moment.
Some people enter our lives for only a moment. But their words, their kindness, their quiet wisdom, these can stay with us forever. Mara gave them more than a map. She gave them permission to stop. The rain stopped. The sky cleared. Sarah and Lisa walked the rest of the trail slowly, without hurry. They stopped when something was beautiful. They rested when they were tired. They talked not about plans or schedules, but about real things. Hopes, fears, memories, dreams. When they reached the top, the view was extraordinary. Mountains stretched out in every direction. The air was clean and cold. Below them, the little village of Velton looked like a toy.
We made it.
We made it.
They stood there for a long time, not taking photos, not looking at their phones, just standing, breathing.
I'm going to try to live more like this.
Like what?
Like this moment. Slowly, carefully, paying attention.
Me too. Less running, more walking.
Lisa?
Yes.
Thank you for not letting me say no to this.
Thank you for making sure we had warm socks.
They laughed. It was the easiest, most honest laugh of the whole trip. On their way back through the village, they stopped at the bakery to return the notebook. But Mara shook her head.
Keep it. Give it to someone who needs it next.
And so they did. Not right away, but someday, they would give that small notebook to someone standing at a door with a backpack and tears in their eyes. Someone brave enough to begin, because that is how wisdom travels. Not in great books or famous speeches, but in small, worn notebooks passed between people on rainy trails carried forward with care, from one journey to the next. The road does not end when you return home. It continues inside you, quietly, for the rest of your life.